Hello everyone and welcome back to our video series on our digital goal-oriented portfolio. In the last video we went through stage 7, which was our decorating phase in our digital portfolio. And in this episode we are going to go through our stage 8 submission, and this is the final stage of our digital portfolio. So here we're going to upload our photo here. When you're uploading your photo, make sure to consider the following. Take your time before uploading this photo. Take your time when you're taking the photo as well. What's in the background? Can you see the whole birdhouse? And try and take a professional photo. Try your best. Once you have your photo, we're going to delete this blue prompt, delete this box, and you're going to put in your final project right there. What we're going to do here is we're going to pop on over to what you did, and this lesson is primarily going to be just tidying up everything. So we've assembled our birdhouse, we have finished our birdhouse, we've decorated it, we have finished all of our slides for our portfolio. It's primarily going to be a case of just updating everything and making sure that everything is of high standard. So let's write that in here. So now, let's head on down to our lesson reflection. So what went well overall? What didn't go as planned? And what would you change next time? So this here is relating to your overall learning journey, not just what happened in your lesson, but your overall learning journey. So what went well in your overall learning journey? What didn't go as planned in your overall learning journey? And if you were to do this entire project again, what would you do differently next time? So here are a few examples of what could have gone well, what might have not gone so well, and what you could do to improve it. Again, this is just an example. Please don't copy my ones, or if this does relate to you, feel free to use it as inspiration, but make sure to put it into your own words. Finally, we're going to head on down over here to what is your overall thought about your project and your portfolio. So how do you feel about it? This is a personal question to you. Are you happy with it? Are you disappointed with it? Why are you disappointed with it? Let's write it in. Once you are happy with your description, now what we're going to do in this one here is, if I had to do all of this again, what would I do differently? So this is now a deep question. So you are now reflecting back on your entire learning journey for your portfolio and your learning for the making. So think about it for a moment, and then you're going to come up with your answer. You can write in one sentence, write in 2 sentences. If you do it all again, what would you do differently? Once you're happy with your description here, we're going to go over to the final part of your digital portfolio. And here we're celebrating the successful completion of your portfolio and your project. So here it's asking us to award ourselves some medals. So for 3rd place here is you've tried your best. For 2nd place is you're proud of your progress. And 1st place, you absolutely nailed it. So your final birdhouse. Are you happy with the overall appearance? Are you happy with your finger joints? Are you happy with your decoration choices? If you are, and you're very happy with it, give yourself an award, or give yourself the gold medal. If you feel you could have done a little bit better somewhere, give yourself the 2nd one. But don't be too harsh on yourself, okay? So if you're happy, give yourself the gold medal. Your final portfolio. Did you keep up to date with your portfolio? Is everything finished to a good standard? Have you answered everything the best that you can in full sentences? Have you done a deep reflection? If you have, give yourself the gold. If you have just described what happened in your lesson reflections and you've not set meaningful goals throughout your portfolio, give yourself the silver medal. So if you're very, very happy, give yourself the gold. If you feel you could have done a little bit better, give yourself the silver. If you feel that you could have improved a lot more, give yourself the bronze. So just for this, what I might do is I'll give myself the silver one, just for demonstration's sake. And now it's your overall learning journey. So you're now thinking about your portfolio and your birdhouse. Are you happy with them overall? What did you learn? Did you learn how to use hand tools? Did you learn how to use machines? Did you learn how to use different methods of assembly? Reflect on your overall learning journey. So I'm going to say I've learned a lot during this progress or during this project, so I'm going to give myself the gold. Now it's just a case of, folks, just making sure that all of your writing is converted from blue back over to black. Now, once you have this slide complete, folks, that is ultimately your whole portfolio fully complete. What I would highly recommend you do before you submit your portfolio is make sure to go back and check absolutely everything and make sure that you've answered all the questions correctly as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to head on back to slide 1, our final project. So let's pop on down to our final slide. Let's copy our final project. We're going to go up to slide number 1, our first slide, delete this box and delete this one, and we're going to put in our final project right here. What we're then going to do is we're going to have a look at our first slide and we're going to go through all of these checks here. If you are happy that you have gone through all of these checks here and you meet all of these standards, what you can do then is delete that slide. Now, the decoration is entirely up to you. You can leave this decoration here, the theme of nature with the leaves and the birds, that is totally fine. If though you would like to change the theme and make it more custom to you, you are more than welcome to do that as well. All you have to do is just delete the trees and then just put in something that you would like. For me, I'm quite happy with the trees, so I'm just going to leave them there. And with that, folks, that concludes our Birdhouse Learning Journey digital portfolio. Now that we have complete stage 8, which consisted of completing slide 10 and submitting your portfolio on your project, we can now move our icon for the final time into stage 8, where you can now claim your 5 VSware points. Folks, well done on getting to this stage. That is a monumental achievement. You have done a substantial amount of work. Well done to you all. I hope that you enjoyed this project. Thank you very much for all of your engagement, and it was an absolute pleasure teaching you this project. I hope that you enjoyed it, and hopefully in the future we will see you all again. Take care, everybody, and goodbye for now.